This is Genevora's running commentary number 29. And today I thought I would talk about stamina and pacing, because we may be starting back into singing, or we have students who are coming back into singing having had a bit of a break. We may be dealing with people who have been ill for a while who are coming back into singing. And whatever the situation, we talk about being tired, but we talk about a lack of stamina in the voice. And what actually does that mean? And what do we need to do to rebuild that? Now, just thinking very logically, the muscles that we use for producing vocal sound are muscles that are in use a lot in our body. The muscles that we use to exhale and control our exhalation, we're using that all day, every day. The muscles that we use to make sound in the larynx, we're using those, assuming that we are having conversations with other people. The muscles that we are not using will be the extremes, so the muscles taken to the extremes of high pitches, for example. So those need to be coaxed back in, and I often think about the high-pitched muscle use being a little bit like getting a big leg raise. If you've been out of action for a while, you've maybe been laid up in bed for a week or two, you don't get out of bed and do the splits. You do some moving up, some limbering up. You just ease yourself back in gently. And you do the same, of course, with the extremes of the voice. You ease your voice back in gently. You don't go straight for the high pitches, the loud singing, any of those extremes. So how do we ease ourselves in gently, and what does that mean? It's mostly to do with habit and comfort. So if we start singing and things are not exactly as we're expecting them to be, we are more likely to try a bit harder. And trying a bit harder will mean a bit of pushing, a bit of holding, a bit of effort in the voice, which is going to cause problems. So we go into it knowing that it's going to be a little bit unfamiliar, and we have to be gentle. And we are gentle in that we do very gentle pitch glides. We do semi-occluded vocal tract exercises, so buzzes and hums. We stay in a low to medium pitch range. We make the pitch excursion small to start with, quiet, relatively quiet to start with, and we gradually increase. Now, you may find that as you start singing, things start to ache, or things start to feel tired. What do you do then? You loosen them up. So you sing with your head moving around. You sing with your tongue sticking out of your mouth. You sing whilst walking around the room. You make things easy and fluid. And of course, you do it in short bursts of activity. So if you're coming back into singing, having had a bit of a break, it's not a good idea to do half an hour of singing straight up. You start with a small amount, 5 minutes, that's fine. Go away and do something else for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and then come back, so that you are easing yourself in, partly getting the muscular function back to where it was, because you are rebuilding and refinding those old habits. Habits are not in the muscles, habits are in the brain. So we are rediscovering the pathways in the brain, remembering them, reforming them, remembering what they felt like, remembering the easiest one, the most efficient one, which needs comfort, reassurance, confidence. It doesn't need being worried, being a little bit panicky, or just feeling frustrated. So be gentle, be kind, be calm, and Happy New Year!